All right, welcome back. Chidebere Ezeani joins us now. I'm perfect now. All right. Good morning. Nice to have you join us.
Good morning. It's always a pleasure.
All right. Let me allow Cecilia start off, but obviously we have to start with the Champions League, definitely.
Definitely, that's where we'll start from. I mean, some of the results, coming in, some were shocking, some were not, some were just expected.
Okay.
But were you expecting Bayern to actually beat PSG by 3-1?
Maybe not by the scoreline, but I expected them to win. You have to. It was, not yet. Pride was the word, because losing 3-0 and losing so scandalously in the first leg was, not the Bayern we know, not the Bayern we expect to see. So for them to get back to winning ways in this one was very much expected, and they did that with, in grand style. So for me, I think it was about their pride, and they did justice to that game.
Okay, these are some of the results coming from last night. We have Barcelona and Benfica 2-0. Barca winning away from home. Manchester United and CSK Moscow. Manchester United winning the group. They had to come from 2 goals that Rashford and Lukaku were the one who ensured after CSK Moscow scored, the opening goal in the first half. Group B have Bayern Munich, of course, the one we talked about, and Paris Saint-Germain 3-1. It's Enya. Anderlecht beating Celtic, unfortunately for them. But the good thing is, there's a spot for UEFA League, right? So they join some other clubs. I won't mention any clubs right now. Some other clubs at the Europe stage. In Group C, have Chelsea and Atletico Madrid. This one was the one that we didn't expect. Eden Hazard just tried to help Chelsea in this one. It was 1-1. It's ended. Atletico Madrid eliminated. Wow. Okay, Roman and Carabao, Roma winning by a long goal. And Chelsea had to surrender that top spot. They needed a win to
to seal the top spot.
To seal the top
For me,
spot.
I was more disappointed with the result with Roma. I did not expect Carabao to be necessarily that much of a pushover, but considering how Chelsea blew them away, I expected Roma to do the same. Atletico Madrid, they found their form at the wrong time, because the ship had already sailed, and it was an unfortunate situation for them. So, they're going to where they are most comfortable, where they win the competition eventually. Yeah, exactly. So I think they have the players to prosecute that, and I would have wanted to see them, further their competition in the Champions League. But when you don't start the competition well, drawing, I think, home and away against Karabakh, then I don't know.
This is not part of the plan, but let me throw this in. As Diego Simeone lost it, has he lost the dressing room, or he can't take Atletico further than they already are? Is that problem?
Well, a little bit of both. Like, not necessarily that he has lost the dressing room. Of course, in the last couple of weeks, you've seen how rejuvenated they've been, blowing teams away in the La Liga, and maybe if they had this form some 2 months ago, they won't be where they are now. Teams go through patches, and I think that's what's just happened to them. About going further, that they've been to the finals of the Champions League, and it's just an unfortunate situation that they were not able to win it on both occasions they met Real Madrid. And for me, I think Diego Simeone has not lost it, but the team, do they have the capacity to go all the 9 yards to win the Champions League, which is what they lack? I don't know, considering the fact that they keep losing some of their players to the so-called bigger clubs. Until they can maintain their players, for me, Diego Simeone, he remains one of the very best coaches in Europe.
All right.
Okay. All right. Let's listen to Antonio Conte now. He's talking about the slip-up and all that, what happened, I mean, how they surrendered the top spot. They would have loved a situation whereby they are just at the top, so that whoever team they're going to draw will be easy. But if you take a look at the other teams in the second position, it's still not easy. We'll listen to him, and we'll come back, we'll be looking at those teams that really secured their spots in the last system.
We have to improve. We have to improve, because after a corner and there was a lot of mistakes, and as you know well, when you play this type of the game, the details are very important. The details move the final result, and maybe in our best moment, and we went 1-0 down, but we tried the strength to draw and to try to win. But for this reason, I repeat, we must be pleased for our group. It was a really tough group. when you play this competition and then you go through to the next round, you must be ready to face the best teams. In this case, we know that we could play against Barcelona, against Paris Saint-Germain or Besiktas. But I think we must be ready. We must be ready because when you play, these are fantastic competition. These are the best tournament, and for this reason, if you want to go through, you want to try to be protagonist in this tournament, you must be ready to face every team. At the same time, I think that our opponent won't be happy to play against us.
Okay, get ready for any opponent because all of them will definitely be difficult. That's what Antonio Conte is saying. Let's just take a look at the teams that are through to the last 16 already. Those teams who feels okay, bring them on. Manchester United, FC Barcelona, you have PSG, Bayern Munich, AS Roma, Chelsea, and of course Barcelona. Barcelona won by 2-0 last night. Juventus, Besiktas, Manchester City, Tottenham Hotspur, and Real Madrid. Talking about Manchester City and Tottenham. Tottenham will be in action today, and of course the coach Pochettino, all he needs to do is just to tidy up everything and see how good they will be. But then before that, we'll just look at the fixtures for tonight, the games that will be decided tonight. But then if you hear me, it's like most of the games that will be played tonight is more like, okay, formality, so to speak.
Yeah, like you said, yeah, you know, Chidere, let me give you into this. We knew this was already qualified. I think it's just about who tops the group. And all these, some of these teams already know. Liverpool taking on Spartak Moscow, AK Maribor taking on Sevilla, Feyenoord taking on Napoli, Shakhtar Donetsk coming against, a very bad time to come against Manchester City. We'll play against Manchester City. FC Porto take on Monaco. RB Leipzig take on Besiktas, Real Madrid take on Borussia Dortmund, Tottenham in a very good position taking on Apoel Nicosia. We're going to talk about Pochettino much later on the show, but let me allow you. He's giving up on the title, and it looks like UEFA Champions League might just be his redemption.
Well, do they have what it takes to prosecute it, though?
Nope.
I think it's a disappointing situation where just 16